Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Memfoka, we are from group 5. They are Dzikri, Millati, Syifa, and Salsa. We would like to present our discussion about exploring the trends of Grammarly as an AI for writing learning. First of all, we would like to explain our background and introduction, why we conduct this topic. First, writing is important in academic and professional settings, but many writers struggle with grammatical errors, poor sentence structure, and word choice. As we know, English is not our first language, so sometimes when you are in writing learning process, there are some struggle in the process. And then next, online writing assistant tools such as Grammarly use AI technology to provide suggestions for writing improvement. So Grammarly is commonly recently popular also for both educators and learners. We often use Grammarly to correct our work in writing, especially. And Grammarly is an interesting software or website that use the recent and the most also popular technology, which is artificial intelligence. And then Grammarly has become popular among writers, students, and professionals to help their writing process. And then a lot of research shows that Grammarly is effective in improving writing quality, particularly for non-native English speakers and university students. As we know that university students has a lot of works in writing, especially when you do the assignment for essay, and this software become really popular to self-correcting our work using Grammarly. And this paper also aims to analyze current trends of Grammarly as an AI for learning writing, and offers recommendations for future research. So basically, this paper, we analyzed the current trends of Grammarly, and then from the analysis, we examined some of recommendations for our future research of this topic. Moving on to the next slide.
Okay, so for the methods in this analysis, we use publish and perish application via Google Scholar collection database to scan the global literature about Grammarly and writing. Grammarly as well as writing were used as search terms to find the publication that came the closest to matching the criteria. Grammarly is now frequently used by college students. Thus, we choose to examine publication on the 999 scale. Title and abstract for the documents that complied with the requirement were exported into RIS format. The retrieval took place on March 10, 2023. And then the publication with keywords Grammarly and writing was examined using VOS Viewer in the version 1, 6, and 19 to determine its most recent tendencies as an AI to learn writing. Based on the current pattern presented, the analysis's findings will be used to suggest areas for future Grammarly study as an AI for writing learning.
Okay, so the information provided illustrated the extent of research conducted on a specific topic by analyzing 999 publication that is obtained through a Google Scholar search. We analyze the data using a tool named Force Viewer. The keyword of the publication area that we analyze are Grammarly and writing. The results of the conducted data are performed in figure 1 and 2 with the intensity of the colors depicted in the bibliometric pictures indicates the amount of research conducted on the topic, with darker colors indicating a higher number of publications. So in this paper, we analyzed two data. Next slide, yes.
Okay, in the first one, sorry. Okay, we have the picture and the table one. The table one is list of the top 10 words that appear the most in the titles and abstract of publications related to Grammarly as an AI for writing learning. The word text is the most common, followed by corrective feedback and class. The frequency of certain words in the titles can show us what topics are being researched in this field. Next.
Okay, so this is the second data with the number of occurrence of a term is 15 times, resulting in 79 qualifying terms from a list of 4,319 terms. A relevance score will be calculated for each of the 79 terms. The default choice is to select the 60% most relevant terms, which amounts to 47 terms. From these 47 terms, the top 10 terms with the highest occurrence will be listed. So the second analysis was done to get more specific ideas of research and more used specific terms by adjusting the minimum occurrence of terms from 10 to 15. So the intensity of the color depicted in figure 2, as you can see, indicates the amount of research conducted on the topic, with darker colors indicating a higher number of publications. And then there's also table 2, which shows the occurrence each term has. In figure 2, we can see the most concentrated yellow is the term assistant, which also has the most occurrence of 63. Other terms such as perception and word also have a higher frequency than less frequently occurring terms, as it indicated by their more concentrated yellow, but it's the color is less yellow, less concentrated than the assistant terms. And then the least concentrated color is the term Grammarly application, which shows the occurrence of 38. Next slide, please. Okay, from the data we get from analyzing using Force Viewer, we got This potential recommendation of our future research based on trend analysis of Grammarly terms and writing terms. One of them is investigating the effectiveness of corrective feedback using Grammarly on grammar errors in writing classes. So the study could explore the different types of feedback, for example, direct, indirect, and different level of corrective feedback, for example, simple errors or more complex errors, and different methods of delivering feedback, for example, written comments or face-to-face conferencing. Those are a topic that we could explore using the terms we got from the data in the previous slide. We got corrective feedback here, and then grammar errors here, and then writing classes. And the next one is still investigating the impact of Grammarly as grammar assistance on students' writing perceptions and performance. So we got Grammarly here, and then grammar assistance as we found in the analysis. And then writing perceptions here are also found in analysis. And the study could explore how the use of grammar assistance, such as Grammarly, and influences writers' perceptions of their writing and their confidence in their writing abilities. Also, their writing performance using Grammarly as the grammar assistant. Not only two, but we have the next future research that we examined. The next one is analyzing the impact of corrective feedback on grammar accuracy in students' written work using Grammarly. We got corrective feedback here, and then accuracy, also Grammarly, of course. And then this research could examine the effectiveness of different types of corrective feedback on improving grammar accuracy in written work, such as direct versus indirect, individual versus group feedback, and immediate versus delayed feedback of the usage of Grammarly. So this is basically still in the same scope of topic with the first title in previous slide, but in here we analyze the corrective feedback on grammar accuracy. And then the next one, we have evaluating the impact of Grammarly application on writing skills of students. By the way, the students in here, we could adjust the specific group of students in the students word in here. For example, I would like to evaluating writing skills using Grammarly application on writing skills for students in lab school. So I could change this term of students into lab school, junior high school, or so on and so forth. And this evaluating the impact of Grammarly application on writing skills of students, talking about examine the effectiveness of Grammarly application in identifying and correcting grammar errors, the ease of use of the application, and how it can impact students' writing skills. So that's it. We all have 4 recommendations of our future research, and we could choose one of this recommendation that we have examined based on the data analysis into our future research. Moving on to the next topic.
Okay, so in conclusion, the study has identified Grammarly for learning writing is still rising as global trends. The publication were found from Google Scholar via the Publish and Perish application. The findings presented with two analyses. First, by the term frequency analysis based on the title and the abstract of minimum 10 occurrences. Second, by the term frequency analysis based on the title and abstract of minimum 15 occurrences. And using content analysis, term frequency analysis based on the title and abstract of minimum 10 occurrences, resulting in 74 most relevant terms from a list of 213 qualifying terms, while the term frequency analysis is based on the title and abstract of minimum 15 occurrences, resulting in 47 most relevant terms from a list of 79 qualifying terms. According to the VOS viewer findings, the term text and assistant are the most used as research topics. And after analyzing the data, we found that the topic Grammarly as an AI for writing learning can be used for our future research because there are still gaps to explore. For example, as Mila said before, we could use the title Investigating the Effectiveness of Corrective Feedback on Grammar Errors in Writing Classes and other 3 titles. Okay, I think that's all about our presentation. Thank you for your attention.